vine and the branches. So today we have Terry Douglas speaking to us about the annual Catholic Appeal.
Good morning, everybody. I'm so excited to talk with you today about the annual Catholic Appeal because I've been personally impacted by it. Every year about this time, we hear a little about how your dollars help so many people in the Archdiocese of Western Washington through the annual Catholic Appeal. There are more than 60 different ministries that benefit from your generous giving. Everything from helping our seminarians financially to helping Ukrainian refugee families, retired priests and sisters, our Catholic schools, and CYO summer camp programs, just to mention a few. But this year, I wanted to share with you how the annual Catholic Appeal funds have helped my brother. Gordy is a retired Catholic priest who entered the seminary at the age of 12 and went on to spend his whole life in the service to the Catholic Church, most of it at Bishop Blanchette High School, where he was the chaplain and teacher. After he officially retired, he spent most weekends as a fill-in priest, for various parishes across the city, and he loved it. Then several years ago, his health turned and he was no longer able to serve. A tough turn of events for him and for our family. My brother lives alone, like so many retired priests, and wants to stay in his home of some 40 years as long as possible and maintain his independence. But his physical limitations and mobility issues have been really challenging. So I called the Archdiocese to see if it could help. I was told yes. One of the programs funded by the annual Catholic Appeal is specifically for our retired priests, is called Care with Grace. It's a program to help our senior retired priests with their various aging needs. Care managers are assigned to those priests who need assistance navigating medical care, transportation to appointments, and safely aging in place. My brother's care manager, Paige, has been a godsend. She works with our family to help my brother in so many ways. Here at St. Francis, we know our senior priests, Father Dick, Father Angelovic, Father John. This program is for them if or when the need arises. It's really gratifying to know that our beloved retired priests are getting help in their senior years after all the help they've given us. Another ministry the annual Catholic Appeal funds is the Criminal Justice Ministry. At the Monroe Correction Facility, inmates are given the opportunity weekly to participate in the sacraments and faith formation. For many inmates, it's the first time they see themselves as valuable and loved, and that the past does not define their future. One inmate recently remarked that this weekly ministry shows that someone cares. He said, "Who does that?" Well, Catholics do that through the annual Catholic Appeal. The Archdiocesan Appeal goal this year is $14 million for Western Washington. Our parish goal this year is $114,800. Every dollar given over and above our goal is returned to the parish in the form of a rebate. Our rebate this year will fix the lighting system in the dome and that nasty clang that you hear when it's windy. You can contribute by filling out the envelope in the pew Then drop it in the collection basket or just mail it to the office. Or you can go online to the parish website and donate. Gifts can be made by cash, check, credit card, or stock. Last year's average donation across the Archdiocese was $515. So thank you for help in funding the annual Catholic Appeal from a family member who has personally witnessed the benefits of just one of the more than 60 ministries. Your donation is helping in ways that you can't even imagine. Thank you.
Thank you, Terry. And as you know, I'm retiring. I'm going to be one of those guys that the annual Catholic Appeal is going to support in my old age. So give generously one of these days, all right? If you'll rise.
My name is Father Douglas, Gordon Douglas. I'm a senior priest in the Archdiocese of Seattle. We're here today to talk to you on behalf of Archbishop and talk to you about one of the programs that his annual appeal is going to be supporting. Friends, I spent almost all of my years as a priest at Bishop Blanchette High School, and I stayed 45 years. But we get older, and we're no longer able to do a lot of things we'd like to do when we were younger. I don't know any senior priest who's actually retired. They're all helping out in our parishes to the degree that they can, but they need help, and the help's going to come through the annual appeal. I want to begin by introducing Paige. Paige is in charge of one of the ministries that is supported by the annual appeal, and I'd like her to talk about her particular ministry, Care with Grace.
The annual Catholic Appeal has supported the Care with Grace program by allowing care managers like myself to go into senior priest's home, like Father Gordon here, and bring in supports into his home that allows him to stay and age in place. And that includes home modifications, transportation to medical appointments. It also includes coordinating with family members.
The Care with Grace program has helped Gordy maintain his independence and live in his home, and that's what he wants to do as a senior priest. So it's been really impactful knowing that Paige is part of our team, that we can call on her. She's just been invaluable in helping Gordy stay in his home in his senior years.
And that's why we're talking to you today. So we'd like you to not only learn something about us, but also to be generous when the Archbishop's appeal comes to you. And please be generous, because it does make a difference in our lives. We need the help, and we want to keep serving, but we need the help to continue as we get older.